Hello and welcome to another LEGO MOC Showcase video. This is Billy Shoepack from the old TV series, TUGS. A lot of people have said that Top Hat is their favourite character and it's very understandable as to why. But for me, it's Billy Shoepack. He's just really cool and funny and unique and quirky. I just love Billy. I had to make Billy Shoepack out of LEGO. So this model uses a lot of white bricks, needless to say, you can see it in front of you, but a lot of tiles especially. I'm honestly amazed that I had enough tiles to be able to build this, and I was so close to having to make a bricklink order. But after a few design changes, I was able to get it to how it is today, and even more so, I was able to get it done in one day. Now, I do trains, so I can make a train in a day. A bloody good train could probably be done in 2 or 3, but a boat? I've never done a boat before. I've made Billy Shoepack and I've made 10 cents, sure, but I'm just surprised that it turned out really well. This is also a fairly small build, so I suppose there is something to that. There are a few elements that are cheating in some way, shape or form, and I will explain the other ones in a moment, as there are some here and the rest are on his face. So as you can probably tell by the sort of wheel design I have going on here, this is black card. This is not brick built. I had no idea how I would do this brick built, so I'm taking some more roots from like modeling and how I do my crafting stuff. And I'm just using double-sided tape to apply these to the bricks. It's not glue, it's not permanent. I'm not that crazy, but I have glued other bricks before. But this just wasn't necessary. And ultimately, I think with how this looked, especially with this sort of bottom layer being under the water, I think it looks pretty fine. Now, the nameplate is supposed to be on top of the arch here, but it went through a bit of back and forth, and it just couldn't work. I didn't have the right bricks. I was getting it done in one day, so I thought, let's try and stick to that. So instead of it being above the wheel, it sticks outwards, which is a bit of a shame. And again, that is not really possible with a standard 1x2 plate. So that is a 1x2 tile with a small strip of double-sided tape to keep this, what's called a macaroni piece, on to that, which is, first of all, a weird name. Secondly, the only viable way for me to kind of achieve this look. Otherwise, Billy Shoepack just doesn't have a nameplate. We still have a number of details on the boats, like these details up front. I recognise the black piece as a sort of spotlight. These sort of wooden panels along the side, the kind of, I think you call these grille pieces? I don't actually know. But it was a shame that I kind of stuck to this because, it doesn't look the best, but I had to because I was kind of on a budget. And this string piece as well was really cool because there are some string pieces on the back of the Billy Shoepack character. And that was just, a good place, good time sort of thing. I saw this and thought, you know what? I can use that. Haven't had that for, I don't know, the longest time, but yet here it is. It actually has a place. And now to unintentionally rhyme, let's have a look at the face. So just like my 10 cents character, this can rotate thanks to a small 2x2 rotation plate. Again, I don't remember what the official name is. It can do a full 360-degree rotation, and it is a bit tall for my liking. I think if I took this down by 2 more studs, like get rid of one of these 1x2 slip bricks, it would look a lot better. Just looking at how tall it is compared to the kind of middle raised section, especially compared to the smokestack. But ultimately, I still think it looks really fine. The details I've been able to use through a combination of trimline tape for the eyebrows, some white card for the eyes and mouth with a black marker pen to colour in the appropriate details, and I also used a black Sharpie for the freckles on his cheeks. So those bricks are kind of permanently stained now, but I don't plan on taking this apart anyway, so I think I'm okay with it. Also, those freckled pieces are stuck in place with double-sided tape on the back and the sides. I went through a few different methods to try and get this to work, but I didn't have the right bricks and it was getting painful. I didn't even think to kind of take it a little bit lower before this point either. So eventually I settled to just use double-sided tape and cheat a bit again. This is kind of going to the modeler side of me, kind of using Lego as like the main thing, but I'm not so hesitant to use methods like this anymore, especially if it means I can get this sort of character sort of correctness and quality to it. So yeah, I mean, say what you want about it, but I for one think it looks absolutely brilliant. So there we go. Thank you all ever so much for watching. Tugs is something I'm really digging, and I want to make some more characters in the future. I don't really know who I'd want to build next. I think at some point I could potentially make all of them, because there was only one series of Tugs, and you can go through and list off every single character. So I suppose it's possible, but I've still got a lot of Thomas characters to get on with and other LEGO projects I want to do. So one at a time, but I'm really, really happy that I now have Billy Shoepack because he really is my favourite character. I love it. And I hope you do too. So thank you all ever so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.